Welcome back, Doom fans, to more relearning Doom map editing with the GZDoom builder. The link to that program is in the description below. In the last video we covered breaking glass, which was fun, as well as mirrors and sky stuff. Today we will cover slopes and let enemy drop a useful item. In addition, let's show off some more sector effects so that you have a broader scope of the possibilities. They are not just for secrets, you know. So with no further ado, let's get started, shall we? So, I'm going to show you two ways of doing slopes today. First one I'm gonna show on a duplicate of this. Then we're gonna make a slope here. And as you can see, I have made well, there's more, but I couldn't bother putting more in here. Things. Yeah. I put in a map spot there because he is supposed to drop the key card when he dies, wherever he is, but and it worked when I tested it, but I started when I started to record, he wouldn't. Well, he does have the key card, but it doesn't show, so it will spawn on the map marker, but it really shouldn't have to. He should drop it from his body just like that, but what can you do? We'll try again with this guy and see if we can't make that happen. In the meantime, let's get cracking. This is the one, I think. Yeah, the first slope stuff is in the line def mode, no, sector mode. So let's just test it out, shall we? We have a tab here called slopes and portals, but I'm not sure what that does. For the moment, I set up this beforehand, but you have to do some fiddling with this one. Height offset. Yes, and degree of 45, and it's the wrong way. Of course it is. So we have to find out which way it's supposed to be. This way, apparently. Yeah. So I can do them all at once. I can do the ceiling ones too, but I want to see them. So let's just repeat 20 off, because I want them to line up with the height of this, and 20 off with this will make it so, at least when I can get them aligned the right way. So let's see. Yep. This way then. I still like to do them all at once first, and then I just have to go around and fit the direction later. Like so. Put in some textures here. I thought I prepared that, but apparently I didn't. Right, so let's do the sector thing here as well. This time here we have to have an offset of 108. I found was correct, and again 45 angle. And we have to go under to find what's sort of. It should be the same really as the opposite of the one below, obviously, because it's the other way around. So if this one is that way, it doesn't really make sense. Just click until you find an angle and distance you like. Why don't you? So this way. Yeah, and one of them would be the right angle, so there's only 3 you have to adjust. And there we go. That's one way of doing it. I don't use that much unless I'm in a hurry or I want to fiddle a bit with stuff. You can use it. There's a better way, and I'm going to show you that right now. Yes, so this is sloped with line devs. That's the one I use here as well. It's quite simple really. You can set the height afterwards, but I like to set the height first so I know what distance I'm aiming at, though it doesn't really matter. If you use this method to try and make a slope, you won't actually manage to fit either here or here because the angle and height will be too different anyway. You will have a small gap, and it works, but it looks weird. So there's a line def action called plane align slope. It is under plane slope in the action predefined action settings menu. Now pay attention to the peg. I think it was pointing this way, but I want this to be raised and the peg is going this way, so this is the back side. In other words, this sector. So it has to do with sectors, but you use line defs to set it up. So align the floor with the back, press OK, and we have a slope. I could set the ceiling with this as well, or I could try, but probably this would slope or something. So we'll set this again, and I can repeat my action anyway. So ceiling tab is there. We want the ceiling to raise, so I believe it's front again. Since the tab is this side, we want this sector ceiling to rise or slope. And I failed. This sloped instead. That was fun. Alright. Of course, because this is the front, isn't it? Stupid me. So, back is this sector. I could have flipped this instead, but then the back would be forward and... it should work now. In any case. Just remember where your sector is you want to use and what the peg, where the peg is directing, pointing when you choose your alignment, back or front. If I wanted this to slope like it did, I could have, or if this was pointing out other way, I would be used back to get this one. But we have our walking slope, and that's what we wanted. So there. And then let's see if we can get our young dead soldier here to do what he's told, shall we? Let's right click on him. Remember, right clicking on things. If you want to try and right click him now, you will actually get this guy because he is selected. I had a problem with this before when I tried to see him and I only got map spots. So just remember to deselect everything when you're selecting something already on the map. Just a tip. Easy to forget. Yeah, we put a sergeant here. Well, he already dropped the thing, so let's him drop something else. In the predefined action menu, you are going to look for spawn. No, you're looking for things. And somewhere along that list will be spawn thing. There. And what thing should he make him drop? A new enemy maybe? Shotgun, new shotgun guy? Nah. Well, he already will drop a shotgun. Yeah. Let him drop chainsaw as well. See if that shows up. If it doesn't, or it does show up, you can pick it up. It stopped showing up in the view. Yeah. And well, we might as well cover sector effects as well. Put in some strobing lights. So let's do that here as well. Select the sectors you want to be affected. Go into properties tab. We can use, no we cannot, but we can search light. So we only get light on the list. Add light strobing slow. So let's go fast, shall we? That's fun. This sector should now have 77 light strobe fast sync. And that's why they flashed. This is synced, so they should be flashing the same. That could be interesting. Yeah, since we already chose that one here. Still to have everything the same. Alright, let's make a fast sector in here. Around our friend. I'm trying to line them up with just inside the yeah. Good enough. It wasn't centered anyway. It's just an example anyway. So where are we again? There. Lower. Let's see, just steal those. It's not aligned, obviously. I mean, why would it be? Why would it work? Honestly. Things. Hide things. Now you see hiding things is useful. You hide things by pressing T for things in this view. It doesn't work in the 2D view. There we go. And of course we need use all of this. Oh, of course, you know, is just for show. I could just make a square that hurts people, or hurts me, with no reason, or you wouldn't see why you were hurting. So we need set dressing. Yeah. Oh, once again, predefined effects, but this we can't find it here. But let's go to generalized effects and just choose a setting there, shall we? Damage 10 per second. And now I know what he can drop. If we can. He's not gonna drop a chainsaw. He's going to drop. If it's hero. Well, it can drop invulnerability, but radiation suit. There you are. Okay. So let's just move our hero in here, shall we? And then we are going to test if this actually works. Go. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lag with sound and see, perfect. In the in-game test video, I could have fixed it with handbrake, but I can't be bothered because they are short things anyway. Yeah, the match. Hey, dude. I dropped a thing. Oh, I picked up. Yeah, this would have hurt me, but now it can't. Because I was a doofus and picked up the thing before, but this would have hurt me. You know it would have, because that thing did. So yeah. This was your host, the Lazygamer. Logging off. Bye, guys.